Sir, in the last sessions, we had a discussion. We had a discussion about HTML. Now I hope everyone feels comfortable. Everyone feels comfortable with the HTML. Not required to give much explanation. Sir, how you can able to define tables? How you can able to talk about lists? Sir, in that ordered list, unordered list. Next, after completing that, even how to develop forms. Okay, form. Next, within the form, there are several. Sir, how you can able to implement text box. Next, the radio button. Next, the password field. Are getting that password field. Next, the email. How you can able to enter. Next, HTML level validations we covered. What the purpose of paragraph. Next, what is the division tag? What is the span tag? Next, what is the checkbox? Next, what is the text area? Like almost all major important terminology related to the HTML we covered already, right? So once our HTML is ready, our HTMLs are ready, sir. What next we require to talk, sir? We have to style that HTML. Regarding I have to style that HTML. If you want to style HTML, then we should go for CSS concept. Are you getting that? If you want to style HTML, then automatically, sir, we should go for what? CSS. What is the meaning of CSS, right? Can you spell out? Cascading. Can you spell out, sir? What is that? Cascading style sheets. Are you getting? Cascading style sheets is nothing but just the name itself indicate. Style must be required. Are you getting? I want to style. Style must be required. Then automatically we should go for CSS. Okay, like do you know? So obviously, seems to be look and feel is a very important, sir. Very important. So some people may maintain low profile. Is nothing but like so it's a something like not taking that much care about appearance, about look and feel. That person definitely is going to miss a number of opportunities. Remember that, sir. Okay, there are some people, okay, even gents especially, shaving, these can later we can do neglectance, then automatically a number of opportunities you people are going to miss in your life. Remember? Are you able to understand, right? Okay, style must be required, man. Minimum style you have to wear. If you observe my videos, Durga Sir is with full style. Are you getting right? Okay, sir, with full style, yeah, compulsory style must be required. Face, so recognition must be required. Face value must be required, man. Remember that, okay? So this is what you people should wear. Compulsory, man. Compulsory. You have to take a bit very special care about your look and feel, about your appearance, which is going to provide a number of opportunities for you people, right? Okay, it's always good programming practice. If you are going to show without, sir, do you know at your marriage, most of the people are ready to go for marriage. I hope at the marriage time, then either lady or gent, do you know they are going to spend a special marriage shoot is something like Mahesh Babu or Salman Khan or otherwise, like do you know Ranveer, like full stylish the photos are going to come. Why don't you be style in your day-to-day life also? Regarding why that style is required only at marriage? Regarding make sure, sir, make sure compulsory. So style must be required, recognition must be required, face value must be required. If you stand on the road, minimum 10 members are going to ask, are you so and so person or not? Okay, like that value you require to improve yourself. Okay, so self-marketing highly recommended, good programming practice, man. So styles are recommended or not recommended? Yes, highly recommended, man. Highly recommended. You should have. So when compared, thousands of people are there. Even in thousands of people also, yourself should be special. Are you getting right? That special. What style is going to make you special? That thing you have to take care. It may be subject, it may be parent only, or it may be dipstick and so on. I don't know that. But anyway, in the thousands of people, if you stand there, then you have to be separate when compared with the remaining. Some style must be there for you people, right? Okay, that thing highly recommended. Good programming practice. Remember. Yeah. Can I go to that, sir? Such a type of styling concept I'm going to discuss. I'm feeling very happy to talk about this styling. Okay, for our HTML pages, we write HTML. So, do you know, I'm feeling very pity by seeing my HTML pages, right? I'm feeling very pity by seeing my HTML pages. You know, my very innocent. If you consider Durga matrimonial, yesterday we covered about that, sir. So just if I can take home.html, array what there inside, no colors and so on, are getting that? No colors, no highlighting, nothing, no borders and so on. These things, if I click here to register, wow. So if really, if the registration forms are, if I'm going to deliver to any client, then the client is going to see from top to bottom. Is it registration form? Is it registration form? Like that person is going to feel. Where is the border? Where is the style? Where is some styles must be required, man, especially for our component. So while applying style for your HTML pages, better to apply style for your face also. Highly recommended. Okay. Good programming practices. I'm telling very seriously, man. Especially do you know, right? The people who are not yet married. Okay, youth, not ourselves. My age already almost around 60 years. Okay, youth should be very what we call stylish. Remember. Sir, can I go for what is the main purpose? What is the main purpose of, okay, so CSS? Just to style our HTML pages. Are getting to style our HTML components, we should go for CSS concept, right? So now I will show how you can able to apply, sir. How you can able to apply the style. Okay, just very simple, sir. So this is, I hope everyone can able to understand what the purpose of styles are. Sir, what the purpose of CSS? The main to add the styles to HTML. Are getting? CSS describe how HTML elements are displayed on the page. Sir, CSS is going to talk about how we have to display these HTML elements on the result the page like this, right? Styling includes mainly colors, right? Organic styling, most of the times we require to talk about, sir, colors. Next, most of the times we require to talk about fonts. Most of the times we require to talk about size. Next, we require to talk about borders. Are getting like style means all these things by default are going to be covered. Colors, fonts, size, borders, like all these things by default that will be there, sir. These things are nothing but style concept, right? Now just take a bit very, yes, sounds also sometimes, yes ma'am, sounds also, yes. So now here take a bit very special care. What is the use of CSS? Let me show practically with a small example, sir. I hope in the demo session I covered already. Just I'm trying to open Google W3 schools. Are you getting right? W3 schools, CSS is there, sir. Just let me cross check. Let me cross check. CSS tutorial W3 schools. In the CSS home is there. Observe that CSS home itself is there, sir. Okay, like 1 minute. Yeah, CSS tutorial, CSS home by default will be not yet. 1 minute. CSS home. No. CSS introduction. Just have a look once, sir. CSS introduction. Just have a look once. In the demo, I covered already about these concepts, sir. So you know, this is about a small HTML page. Regarding, if you consider that this is the small HTML page. Observe the content. Very carefully, sir. Welcome to my home page. Use the menu to select different styles. So the content is always fixed, sir. It's always fixed. If you are not applying any style, how it looks like? Are you getting that? This is something like how it looks like. Can you please observe that? Yes, if you are not applying any style, just a normal, it is the H1 tag, it is the paragraph, this one is the unordered list. Next, the same page, different style sheets is nothing but something like again H1 tag. Next, and after that, this is the demonstration, something like no style. Okay, like I'm taking, sir. So without the style, how your HTML page looks like is nothing but this is the thing. So it is a too worst to seems to be, right. Now let me apply style sheet 1. Let me apply style sheet 1. Wow. Now observe that suddenly the same content only. If you observe that content is not changed, sir. The same content only. Content not changed. Immediately, do you know? Immediately, happily it's going to come in the picture. Okay, like this is the just here have you observed lorem ipsum. Somewhere we covered, right? Lorem ipsum. Today we are going to discuss especially in the CSS. Several times we are going to use this word lorem ipsum, like something like, okay, we will this. Sir, this is the style. If I use another style, then automatically observe that complete you are going to feel that, oh, it is a different website. No, it is the same content only. If you want, you can observe same content only, but in different styles it's going to display. Now it is the another style. Next, this is the another style. Are getting same content, it is another style. If you consider that, that's all. So make sure, sir, if there is no style, means like compulsory for our component style must be required. If you are not going to define the style, then automatically so seems to be not that much good. Sir, observe carefully, sir. This is anyway, it's already predefined thing. Let me explain one small chota example so that you can very clearly write. Sir, have a look once. I'm ready to open multiple folders here. Just observe carefully, sir. I don't want all these things. Like anyway, we are going to discuss all these things in detail. Don't worry about that. So now my question is, observe carefully, sir. Observe a bit very carefully. Sir, I have one HTML page is there. Sir. Sir, photo gallery. Photo album like this, right? Sir, let me comment the CSS. I don't want to use the CSS, right? Just let me comment the CSS. Let me open this HTML page. Of course, in my offline sessions, I explained this example. Okay, sir, now observe. Let me open the browser. Let me open that. Let me open the browser. Let me open that. Here, see this one. Observe that how it looks like, sir. How it looks like. Are you getting right? So it is the, can you please have a look once? Durga's favorite photo album. Durga's favorite photo album is one image like this, second image like that, third image is a bigger image. Next time after that, here we observe, right? Okay, fourth image, fifth image, sixth image, seventh image, like eighth image, ninth, and so on. Like, are you able to see, right? So don't concentrate on the images. Concentrate on my explanation, please. Okay, concentrate on my explanation. Okay, like observe. Sir, this is, sir, without any style, just take a list of images, whatever there, sir. Durga's favorite album, photo album, like this, sir. But let me remove that comment in my CSS, okay, in my HTML, sir. Oh, apply style, apply style, sir. This is about my requirement. Apply style. Just I remove the comment. Now the same HTML page, because of that CSS, now how it looks like. Can you please have a look once? How it looks like? Durga's favorite photo album. Okay, like yes. Are you able to see, right? So it is the first image, second image, third image, fourth image, fifth image, sixth image, seventh image, and so on. Array, suddenly the same HTML only, with the style, without style. Observe the difference, right? Okay, that much difference is there if you go for CSS. I hope everyone can able to understand, right? Yes, man. Are you in a position to see the difference, right? Now observe that, sir. Assume I commented this, sir. Sir, again I commented, I don't want to use CSS, right? If you don't want to use CSS, then your life is like this only. Are you getting that? Okay, so it's always a bigger problem. One example, right? Okay, this is, of course, I'm going to discuss in the next session, so don't worry, sir. Sir, I'm taking, this is my HTML page. This is my HTML page, right? Sir, now just able to take a bit very carefully about this one, sir. Okay, now I'm taking just commenting CSS. I don't want to talk about CSS, right? Now it is a simple HTML, right? It's a simple VIBGYOR implementation, rainbow implementation. I want to do that. Can you please tell what is the content is there in this page? What content is there? Nothing. There is one table is there. Hey, are you able to listen? Yes, man. Are you able to listen? Are you able to understand my words? Yes. Okay. Now here just observe a bit carefully, sir. Sir, here there is a table is there. No content in this table. Are you getting? No content in this table. But at the top on each one tag is there. Hey, VIBGYOR implementation like. Now without the style shade, how the output looks like, sir? How the output looks like? Now let me open that website. Let me open that website. Open that page, web page. That's all. What there? VIBGYOR implementation. Where is the VIBGYOR and so on? Is nothing but no such type of thing. Let me just remove that comment. Let me remove that comment. let me remove that comment. Here, have you observed, right? Sir, if I remove that comment, same page only, just a refresh. Sir, VIBGYOR implementation. Next and after that, like this. How beautiful it is. Are you able to see, right? Sir, all these things, from where it is coming? From where it's coming, sir? Because of our CSS file only. Are you getting? So CSS means to style our HTML. Okay, happily we can go further. This is the second. Of course, we are going to discuss all these things. Don't worry about that, sir. Now there is one more thing I want to take, sir. CSS. Are you getting, right? So chess like this, right? Sir, this is the chessboard. I want to implement chessboard. Chessboard I want to implement, sir. So now, do you know, here just we have the table in that tr, no data, nothing is there, just only td, no data. Okay, without the style, I don't want to use the style. Just a comment the CSS. If I comment the CSS, how the output looks like? How the output looks like? What you are getting? Can you please respond? What there inside? Nothing is there because your HTML doesn't contain anything. Your HTML doesn't contain anything, sir. Nothing is there. Then automatically just apply this style. Sir, like this. I'm removing the comment. Now have a look one. Because of my CSS, automatically what will happen, sir? Chessboard is coming. Are you getting that? Chessboard is coming. Who is the responsible to add these colors and so on? My CSS is the responsible. Everyone can aware, right? So who is the responsible for this is nothing but CSS. CSS is the responsible for that. Okay, remember here image is also not there, just the background color like that. There is some concept is there. Because of that concept it's going to be there. Okay, we are going to discuss in detail. Shivagni, don't worry about this. Okay, now what next? Just a aware, sir. Sir, now Durga gambling is there, sir. Oh yeah, Durga gambling is there. Just have a look once, sir. Gambler.html. I don't want to use any CSS, like I don't want to use any CSS. Observe that. I don't want to use any CSS. Now, sir, how it looks like a gambling website. Just have a look, sir. This is the best combination. Sir, how it is? Durga gambling group. India's #1 gambling group. Okay, like this. Somewhere, sir, here somewhere you saw somewhere lorem ipsum. Of course, it's a very common we are going to use. Don't worry about that. We will discuss in detail. Yes, India's #1 gambling group. Like, are you interested to join this group or not? Yes, man, I'm very much interested. Durga, next enter mail ID, durga@gmail.com. Next enter mobile number. Okay, 89 something like this. Yes, join us. Okay, now it's going to tell thanks for interest on gambling, like this, right? So now take a bit very special care. Looks like do you know nothing there. What I want to do, let me uncomment that style. Okay, let me uncomment that style. Okay, just like this. If I remove comment, then automatically, do you know what is the output by default you are going to get? How looks like immediately the cinema is going to be changed, sir. Durga gambling group, India's #1. Have you observed, right? This is some paragraph and so on. Now, if you provide the data, happily, do you know, if you provide the data, join us. Immediately, thanks for interest gambling. Okay, like this. Are you able to understand, right? Sir, actually, a button looks like, do you know, this is how it is looks like. How it is looks like, sir. Here, HTML is not doing anything, man. Who is the responsible to shape all these things? My CSS is the responsible to do that. If I remove the comment, if I comment this style, then observe that how worst it is. Same only. Here, join us. Join us. Do you know how the button looks like? Have you observed, right, how the button looks like? Yes. Now, I hope everyone can able to understand. Clear for all of you, right? Yes. Okay. Now, last one, sir. Last example. Let me show, sir. If you are very much interested, I will discuss all these things. Otherwise, 1 or 2 examples, and then I can tell yes, CSS got completed like that. Sir, now let me comment this one. Let me comment. Okay. Now, sir, here just take a bit very special care. Yes, here I'm taking a bit very special care, like a blog. I want to implement blog implementation, right? Sir, usually you are going to write several posts in the blog. Sir, how the data in the blog? How the data in the blog looks like? Have you observed? This is the June 25th. This is the Python related post. Next one after that, this is the June 5th. This is the Python related post. Like this, I have like this, right? Now I do, sir. If I remove, have you observed how it looks like? Can you please tell, is it more interest? I mean, is it more look and feel is good or not? Can you please confirm? Either look and feel is good or not? No. First, what there? Just normal, very normal data. Like now, let me remove this comment. Let me remove this comment, sir. If I remove this comment, now have a look once. Have a look once. The same page. How beautiful it is. Are you getting that? How it is like this, right? Sir, observe that. Okay. So happily, do you know it is going to be style. Are you getting that? It is going to be style. Same content, same page only. One link I'm just adding. One link I'm adding. Itself is nothing, man. The style by default is going to be improved. Clear? Any doubt about this? If you want to do these kind of things on your own, then we should go for what? CSS concept. Okay? If you are very much interested, then each and every example, whatever I covered, I will discuss in our sessions. So don't worry about that. Any doubt? The cinema is very clear. Okay? Next. Yeah. Yes. Now let me go for, sir, what is the style? How you can able to define style? In how many ways we can able to define the style? I want to discuss all these things right now. Have a look once about this terminology, right? Of course, all these things are not required. Yes. What is the CSS? Okay, now the main purpose of CSS is to style our HTML pages, to style our HTML elements. Next, the style with respect to colors, fonts, sizes, borders, and so on. Several ways are there, sir. Okay. Now my question is, in how many ways you can style your HTML? Are you getting? I want to style my HTML. What are various possible ways are there to style HTML? Remember this one, sir. There are 3 ways are there to style our HTML. Are you getting that? How many ways are there, sir? There are three ways are there to style our HTML. What is the first one, sir? Inline. Are you getting what is the first one, sir? Inline. Okay. Second one, sir, by using style tag. What is the tag name? By using style tag. This is the second possibility, right? So third possibility, by using external CSS file. By using external CSS file. Okay, like 3 ways are there to style our CSS file. Remember that, sir. So what 3 ways? What the meaning of inline? What the meaning of by using style tag, by using external CSS file? Yes, like these things I will discuss. Don't worry much about that, sir. Up to this is the clear for all of you, right? Yes. How many ways are there to style our HTML? Sir, 3 ways. Inline, by using style tag, by using external CSS file. But anyway, among all these things, highest recommendation, we should go for external CSS file. What is the reason for that? I will discuss. Sir, first one, I want to use this one, sir. I want to use first one only, right? What I'm going to take, sir? Now, listen, let me go for a sample HTML page I want to take, sir. Okay, CSS demo. Sir, I'm taking a sample HTML page. Okay, now this is my home.html. Observe that a bit carefully, sir. So what I want to take? CSS demos home.html, like this I'm taking. So HTML. Okay, CSS basics. I'm going to take, sir. Okay. So now I'm taking H1 tag. This is my first header. Like this I'm taking, sir. Next one after that, okay, this is my second header. Like this I'm taking. Of course, first header, second header, like this. Sir, how this page looks like? How this page looks like, sir? Just let me open the browser. Let me open the browser. All these nonsense we don't want, because we are going to discuss in detail soon. Okay, how it looks like. Okay, now this is my first header, this is my second header, like this, like I don't want to use any external styles and so on. In line, I want to apply the style. How you can able to do that, sir? Very simple. How many H1 tags are there? How many H1 tags are there? 2 H1 tags are there. For the first, in the tag itself, I want to apply style. H1 style, H1 style. Sir, color. Sorry, H1 style. Color. Here just I'm taking, sir. Color. Sir, what color you want, sir? Red color I want. Regarding what color you want, sir? Red color I want. Now take a bit very special care. Within the tag only, you are defining the style for that data. This type of styling is called inline styling. Okay, inline means within the tag itself you are going to do that. Okay, now observe that. Now this data by default is coming in the red color. Regarding H1 data by default is going to come in the red color. Now the problem here is, yes, anyone can you please guess what is the problem with the inline styling? Respond, man. What is the problem with the inline styling? The biggest problem with the inline styling is, sir, in my HTML 1000 tags are there. Are getting 1000 tags are there. Then automatically for every tag define separately, then it is a bigger headache. Are you able to understand? Suppose this style I want for this H1 also. I want this style for this H1 also. Then obviously you have to define again style is equal to color, just a color red I'm taking. So I want to write again and so on. Then automatically, what is the bigger problems are? Code duplication, maintenance problem, code duplication by default is the bigger problem. If 1000 HTML tags are there, 1000 tags are there in my HTML, in every tag you require to define, it is the bigger problem. That's why, so inline styling is the worst kind of thing. Yes, Sahil. Yes, observe that. Sahil, are you able to understand? Up to this is the clear, right? Everyone can able to understand? Okay, well. So is it recommended or not recommended inline styling? No. First kind of things, sir. Now what I want to take? Oh, don't define style yet tag level. Are you getting that? Don't define style yet a tag level. You can define style yet a page level. Are you getting HTML page level? How you can able to do, sir? Very simple. That is the second way. Now everyone can able to understand what is the meaning of inline. Okay. Second one, sir, by using style tag. What the second one, sir? By using style tag. Inline style is not recommended. By using style tag. So how you can able to define? Very simple, sir. Inside head part. You have head part is there, sir. Inside head part, just take a style. Just take a style. Okay, just take style. Okay, here style media. Here just observe that a bit very carefully, sir. Type, we can take type. Here what type I want to take is what is our type, sir? Can you spell out, sir? Text by CSS, like this, right? Text by CSS. Now, sir, this is the style tag where we are taking, sir, inside head part. Don't worry, we never going to use this style also, sir. Just away. Within that, I'm taking for which one you want style. Remember, sir, this is the very important. Exactly in the third approach also we are going to do that. What is that approach? Is, sir, very simple. The standard syntax of CSS file. The standard syntax for CSS HTML element CSS syntax is tag name. Okay, curly brace open. Okay, next one after that, property. Which property with what value you require to set. This is the standard, sir. Just take a bit very special care. Tag name and the property, sir, value. What it means is, sir, H1 tag. For all H1 tags, in this HTML page, sir, color, can you please set red like this? Sir, what is the meaning of this syntax? By seeing this example, you can able to understand, right? You can able to understand. For all H1 tags in our HTML page, sir, can you please text the color? Can you please make as red? Can you please make as red like this, right? So it is applicable not for one H1 tag, it is applicable for all H1 tags present inside that HTML page. Okay, we are not required to set separately for every H1 tag. We are not required to separately for every H1 tag. Sir, we required to set for all. Now have a look once, sir. H1 curly brace open, color colon red I'm taking, color colon red I'm taking, sir. That's all. This is about my style. Now observe, is it going to be applicable for both? Okay, sir, you are not seeing any difference because already we used red style. Let me take blue style. Are you getting? Let me take blue style. Blue style I'm taking, sir. Now observe that automatically blue by default is going to come. Clear? So if I can take like this in the header part, we require to use a style tag. Within the style tag, H1 color is blue. H1 color is blue. What is the output by default? We are going to get happily blue color by default is going to come. So this type of style applicable for all H1 tags within this HTML. Yes, are you in a position to understand? But anyway, this approach is also not recommended. Okay, sir, one person is asking some doubt. 1 minute. Who is asking? Yeah, Nagendra. I want to use for 3 H1 tags separate colors. Yes, there is some approach is there. That approach I will discuss anyway. But this style just aware. This approach is nothing but defining the style by using style tag. Sir, even this approach is also not recommended. Any doubt? Any doubt? Okay. So now I have one small point. Why this approach is not recommended? Because this style is applicable for every tag in my HTML or not. This style is applicable for every tag in my HTML. Then why this approach is not recommended? Please guide. Shubhagne, can you please tell? This style, whatever the style we are taking, this style is not recommended. Okay, it is not recommended. Why this one is not recommended? Because the problem is yeah, some people may ask for different H1 tags, different colors I want to take. For different H1 tags, different colors I want to take. No problem at all. We can able to do that. No problem at all. We can able to do. There is a way is there. Don't worry much about that. There is a way is there, sir. Okay. The problem here is, sir, this whatever the style you define, this style applicable only for the current HTML page. Regarding this style is applicable only for the current HTML page. Suppose in my web application, sir, 100 HTML pages are there. 100 HTML pages are there. For all HTML pages, okay, I want every H1 tag should be in red color. Should be in red color. Are you getting that? Should be in the red color. There. Array, open the first page. Write this one. Open the second page. Write this one. Open the third page. Write this one. How many times you require to write that? Are you getting how many times you require to write that? So 1000 times. If 1000 HTML pages are there, 1000 times or 100 HTML pages are there, 100 times I require to do. Where is the code reusability? That's why. So by using style tag also not at all recommended. Any doubt? Any doubt about this one? So first approach, inline approach. Second approach, style tag approach also worst, right? Now, what is the third way? How to define style? What is the third way, sir? By using external CSS file. This approach is wonderful approach, right? What I will take here is, let me take a separate file. Sir, I don't want this bloody approach. I don't want this approach. Don't worry about that. I don't want this approach. I don't want that. Now let me open a separate file. Okay, whatever name you want, sir, right click, file. Now here I'm taking style dot css. Are you getting? Sir, h1 style dot css I'm taking. So h1 style dot css, like this I'm taking, sir. Okay, h1 style dot css file open. Sir, it's a separate css file. Now h1 curly brace open, color colon red, like this you can able to take, sir. h1 colon curly braces color colon red, like this we are going to take. Are you able to understand, right? Okay, now sir, take very special care. The process I have to explain, but anyway later I will explain. Approach you have to aware, sir. Where I'm defining this style, can you please tell? Oh, respond. Where I'm defining, in which file? What is the name of my file? What is the name of the file? h1 style dot css. It is a separate file. It is not HTML, right? Okay. It is a separate. It is not HTML. Now I want to include this one inside HTML page. I want to include this one inside HTML page. What I have to take? Inside header part. Inside header part, just use this one. Link like this, right? Use this one, REL style sheet. Maybe, sir, it is applicable only for style sheet. Don't worry about this, sir. Don't worry about REL means maybe style sheet. Next, what is the type? It is the type style sheet. It's not JavaScript. Sometimes what will happen? REL is the JavaScript or something like you may see. Okay, it is a style sheet. Next, HREL. What is the file name? Anyone, can you please tell? What is the file name, sir? I forgot. What is the file name? What is the file name? h1 style dot css. Are you getting? h1 style dot css, like this, right? Okay. If I can take like now in h1 style dot css, I'm taking, sir, I don't want to take red, sir, I want to take yellow. I want to take yellow color, like, or otherwise yellow may not cyan color. Okay, like this I'm taking. Now observe carefully, sir, how it looks like. Are you seeing, right? How it looks like? Have you observed, right? So this is the effect by default. It is not only for these two h1. Even this is not only for these two h1. Suppose in my own another h1 is there. Another h1 is there, sir. Assume that another h1, another h1 is there, sir. Okay, like multiple h1 tags are there. Then automatically, can you please observe that? For all it is applicable. Tomorrow I'm writing one more HTML page. Okay, second, one more HTML page I'm going to write, sir. Yes, observe that second dot HTML. Assume that second dot HTML. In this second dot HTML also, sir, there are some h1 tags are there. Are you getting? There are some h1 tags are there. It is a complete different HTML page. Complete different HTML page, right? h1 tag is there. This is h1 tag second dot HTML, like that. For this also, now observe. Now take a bit very special care. Can you please tell, is it a different HTML page or not? Oh, respond. Is it a different HTML page or not? Yes, obviously different HTML page. Now can I reuse same CSS file for this HTML or not? Can I use the same CSS for this or not? Yes. Once you write CSS file, you can map that CSS file for 100 HTML pages also. We are not required to rewrite separately for every HTML. Remember this one, sir. Okay. Now just we require to use link tag. Regarding just we require to use link tag. Okay. Style sheet. Now h1 style. Okay. Style h1 style. Sir, dot css, like this. h1 style dot css, like this I'm taking, sir. Now let me open this second page, sir. Let me open this one. Yes, let me open this. Here I'm taking, sir. Can you please have a look once? This is the h1 tag of second.html. This is the H1 tag of second.html. We are not required to rewrite again that bloody CSS file. The same CSS file happily we are allowed to use for all HTML pages, whatever there in my like this. Clear? Okay. Now tomorrow, I don't want this cyan color. I want some blue color again. Open the CSS file. Open the CSS file. Just the color is the blue. Sir, save that. Save that. Now in the home.html, automatically blue color came. In the second.html, automatically blue color came. Okay. Are you in a position to understand, right? Yes, this is what if you perform small change in the CSS throughout the web application, it is going to be reflected. So among these three ways, which one is the highly recommended, sir? Compulsory. This one will be highly recommended. Any doubt? Up to this? Is that clear for all of you, right? External CSS file is more priority, right? Okay. Now I have one small doubt, sir. I define all the three. All the three I define. Sir, module, I mean external file I define, style tag I define, inline also I define. Then obviously, who is always going to get the highest priority? Most specific person is always going to get high priority, sir. First, my CSS is always going to give the priority for inline. If inline is not available, then it will go in for style tag. If style tag is also not there, then it will go for CSS file. Are you getting? But whenever we are using CSS file concept, no one is going to use these kind of things. Remember that, sir. That's why. So we know you never going to raise the situation who is going to get the priority, because we never going to talk about these bloody approaches in real time. We are always going to use this approach only. That's why which one is going to get priority, such type of scenario you never going to face in your day-to-day coding. Clear? Any doubt? Now I'm expecting only two things from you people. What is the role of CSS? In how many ways we can configure CSS? Regarding in how many ways we can able to configure style, we can able to represent style for our HTML. Total how many ways are there? 3 ways. What is the first one? Inline. Second one, by using style tag. Third one, by using external CSS file. But which one is the highly recommended, sir? External CSS file is highly recommended because of reusability. Clear, right? Okay, this is one important point you should aware, sir. Next, and after that, sir, now just the basic idea I covered already. Sir, now let me talk about a bit in detail. Yeah, there are some 1 minute. There are some doubts are there. Let me clarify, and then I will go to the next level. Yes, can you please ask any? Sir, if CSS file corrupted or deleted, then obviously no one is going to do anything. Rashekar Reddy, styles are not going to be applicable. Are you getting? Styles are not going to be applicable. That's why CSS files compulsory must be there. Next, even in inline using style sheet, but even in inline you are using style sheet. I'm not using inline. I'm not using any style sheet. Bhargavi, even in inline way, you are using style tag. Yeah, yes, style is equal to something like we require to use. Okay, style tag means I specified. Here I have observed. Here I have observed, right? Inline means just we require to specify like this. H1. Next, and after that, this is the H1. Can you please guide how I can able to define? Please spell out style. Okay, just I'm taking some style is equal to something like okay, style attribute we are using. Now the word it will become attribute. It is not tag name. It is not a tag name. It is called attribute. Bhargavi, are you getting the point? It is an attribute of H1. But if I use like this, do you know this one is something like style tag? Observe the difference. Here it will become attribute, but here it will become style tag. But Yeah. Swaroop, can you please ask again? Your doubt? What if he is inline and external? I told already, right? Inline and external, inline is always going to get highest priority. Shanmuganand, inline is always going to get highest priority. But generally, whenever we are using external CSS file, no one is going to use inline. Just for syllabus coverage, just for your awareness purpose, I am covering first two styles, but no, even not required to discuss first two styles. Compulsory directly we can go for CSS only. Okay, just for your awareness purpose only I am providing. Don't worry. So don't concentrate much also. Okay, yeah. Clear, right? Avjit, I'm not sure about this point. I will check and I will update you. I'm not sure. Yeah, Swaroop, let me check. Yeah, here realm REL means something like a relation or something like okay, what type of link this is? Is it a style sheet or is it JavaScript? Something like we require to talk. Okay, maybe in the future you may get much clarity if we are talking about multiple technologies. But as of now, REL is going to represent style sheet. Just aware that. Sorry, getting? But maybe definitely in the future it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be resolved. Don't worry. Will I able to understand CSS? Shahid, just Sahil, just go through HTML videos already uploaded in the YouTube, and happily you can continue this. No problem. You won't get any. Yeah, I have given inline to some tags and other tags I define in CSS file. Will CSS file also apply to HTML along with the inline? Malaya, yes, possible. No problem at all. Inline and the external CSS both you can able to define. No problem at all. Acceptable. Okay. Next, can we link multiple CSS files for H1 and H2? Yes. Why not? Rajkumar, you can able to do that. Okay. That's all, friends. So these are just small doubts what we have. This is about what is the basic idea about CSS. CSS style. In how many ways we can style is nothing but 3 ways, right? Now the point here is, what is the basic structure of CSS file? Already we discussed, sir. Already we discussed, sir. Just the basic structure of CSS file. Can you please guide anyone? What is the basic structure of CSS file? Sir, very simple. Tag name, curly brace open. Please respond. Tag name, curly brace open. What is that, sir? Property and the property colon. Property colon value semicolon. Remember this one. This is, if you have multiple properties are there, then multiple like this. Property colon value, property colon value, property colon value, like this, right? This one itself is nothing but, okay, basic structure of CSS file. Already we discussed it, right? Sir, can you please give an example? Can you please give an example like body tag? Body tag. Sir, body tag, background color I want yellow color. Background color I want yellow color, right? Then how you can able to do that? How you can able to do that, sir? So what we call background. Are you getting? Background column yellow, like this you can able to specify. Background yellow like this. Now this is the best example. This is the example. Now you can name this one some body style, okay, .css, something like you can able to use. Sir, once we are writing CSS file, this is the style, sir. How you can able to write? Once we are writing CSS file in HTML, how you can link that CSS file? Anyone can you please tell? In HTML, how you can able to link, sir? Sir, inside header tag. Inside header tag, we require to use link tag. In the link REL, what is that REL, sir? Style sheet. Are you getting? Style sheet. href is equal to what we have to take, sir? File name. Okay, my file name body style .css, like you may take. Are you getting? That's all. This is about, okay, link. If you can able to use this link tag, automatically that style by default applicable to my HTML page. That's all. These are the two things What you people should aware. Any doubt? Yeah, Shashidhar, we can define multiple CSS files. Multiple CSS files we can define for the same HTML page. No problem at all. Okay. Yes, Ajit, it is something like a key colon value, correct? Something like a dictionary. Consider all the CSS file has some common tags. If we link all those things, no. Malaya, we require to specify this style is applicable for which tag in the CSS file. Only based on that mapping only it's going to be happen. But once if I go through some more examples, then you people can get much clarity, because we didn't discuss single application also. Just wait. If you are having still the doubt, then automatically once covering some more examples, then automatically your doubts will be clarified. Okay, don't worry much about that. So basic idea everyone got right? Okay, that's all. Now multiple CSS files configure, which one is going to be affected, all those things slowly we will discuss. Okay, that thing is learning of CSS concept. Are you getting right? That itself is learning of CSS concept. Okay, make sure. Now let me go for a small chota example. What is my example is, I want to apply multiple tags. I'm going to discuss, like just have a look once, sir. Now I'm taking Venkat. Is it possible to define group wise example? I have 10 HTML pages, but I want to update H1 in 5 pages only. Yes, Venkat, you can able to do that, no problem at all. You can able to do that, no problem at all. We can do that. Yes, possibility is there. Yes, possibility is there. Okay, like now let me go for a small chota example, then you can feel more comfortable, right? So all these nonsense, I just let me close this, all these things, let me create here. Just observe that a bit carefully, sir. In the CSS demos only, let me create one file. Can you please give some name of the file? Any name, sir. Okay, sample dot HTML I'm taking. Just remember this one, sample.html I'm taking. Now let me take one CSS file also. What I'm taking, sir? Sample.css I'm taking. So that's all. So total 2 files I created, sir. One is sample.html, sample.css file. Are you getting that? 2 files are there. 2 files are there. Okay. First one is sample.html. Second one itself is nothing but sample.css file. Remember that. Now my question here is, let me define HTML tag. Let me define HTML. Sorry. This one is yes. Here just observe that HTML like this. So now I'm taking just a CSS demo, just a basic idea you people are going to get. Don't worry much about that. Here body tag. Inside body tag, I want to take just this is the first CSS example H1. This is first CSS example, like this I'm taking, sir. Next, after this, my requirement is, let me take some paragraph. Let me take some paragraph, sir. Okay. Here, one minute, sir. Listen a bit very carefully. Listen. While developing our web applications, some paragraphs, sample dummy data, some paragraphs are required. Correct, right? Later, that dummy data we can fill with the client provided data, end user provided data. What I will say, if you want some dummy data, 5 lines of paragraph I want, sir. 5 lines paragraph I want. Can you please tell, typing 5 lines, is it a bigger problem or not? Okay. For that, there is one option is there. What is this? Can you please observe that? LOREM. If you type LOREM, sir, lorem ipsum, automatically it's going to provide a sample text data. Enter. Are you getting right? Automatically, if you observe that, automatically, so epic data by default got generated. Remember that. Sir, where, how it looks like? 1 minute. 1 minute. Let me open the page sample.html. Yes. One. I didn't say maybe. Okay, let me open this sample. Yes. Have you observed, right? This is HTML. Now this para. Sir, have you observed? If I want to type this para, it may take at least some 5 minutes or 3 to 4 minutes time. Getting? So it's going to take. Okay. So lorem ipsum. Remember that. Just LO automatically para by default is going to come, sir. If you want another para, sir, I want another para, sir. Okay. P and then what I have to type? Can you please tell? L O enter. Enter. Automatically it got generated, right? This is one style, but anyway there are some other options also there to generate paras, the para of data, text data, right? Don't worry. Next and after that, the list of, okay, here just I'm taking, sir, H2 tag. Are you getting H2 tag? I'm taking, sir. The list of top movies. The list of top movies are like this. I'm taking here some unordered list. I'm taking. Okay, in that LI. Can you please tell any movies, sir? Any movie names? Top movies. Can you please spell out some movie names? Respond, man. Officer is the top movie. The Godfather. Okay, someone, the Godfather. Next one after that, here Bahubali. Okay, can I take Bahubali? Bahubali. Okay, like any other? Okay, sir, Titanic. Okay, no problem at all. Olden days at our kid age movie. Titanic. Next, can you please Mahanati? Mahanati, something like I'm taking, sir. Okay, like just observe that this is the thing what I'm taking, sir. Now at last one H3 tag I'm taking. Soon we will discuss some more. We will discuss some more CSS topics. Just like this, right? That's all. Now how it looks like? Are you getting that? How it looks like, sir? Like this, sir. How it looks like, sir? This is H1 tag. There are two paras are available, sir. Next, this is the H2 tag. This is the unordered list, and then soon we will discuss some more CSS topics. Okay. I want to style the CSS with respect to colors. Just let me show only one option, right? So sample.css is already there. Now my requirement is, sir, H1. Can you please take H1? Can you please take with the red color? H1, can you please take with the red color? Please guide. H1 tag curly brace open. H1 tag curly brace open. Color, text color. Which color you want, sir? Red color I want. That's all. I define inside CSS. Okay, like if I refresh this one, automatically H1 tag will become in the red color or not? Respond, yeah. Why you are silent? If I refresh this one, this, automatically H1 will come in the red color or not? Yes or no? Yes or no? No way. Because you didn't link. Compulsory you should link. Then only, right? Without linking, how these two things are different files, right? Now in HTML, can you please guide how I can able to link, sir? Please guide. Link, sir. Here, what is the CSS file name, sir? Sample.css. Okay, well, excellent. Now it is coming in the red color. Okay, no problem at all. Now it's coming in the red color. Yes, reflecting. Now these are two paragraphs I want with the blue color. These two paragraph tags I want with the blue color, right? Now what's my requirement is open the CSS file. Next paragraph. color, colon, okay, blue, like this I'm taking, sir. That's all. Saved, refresh, automatically coming in the blue color or not? Yes, it's coming in the blue color. Now, sir, this one I want in the orange color. The list of top movies are orange color I want. Okay. How I can able to do? Sir, what is this tag? This tag is nothing but which one? H2 tag. H2 tag. That's why H2. H2. Now, color, colon, colon, orange. Are getting color, colon, orange. Like this I'm taking, sir. Now, is it coming in the orange color or not? Yes. Perfect. Now, unordered list. Sir, this is. I want this one in the green color, sir. I want this one in the green color, sir. Green color. So, what are these things? UL tag elements. UL tag elements, sir. So, UL, what color? Color, green color I'm taking, sir. Color, green color I'm taking. Then automatically, are you able to see green color or not? Yes. Okay, color green. Next, last one, sir. I want to be the, sir, same red color again. What is this last one? H3 tag. H3 tag. H3 color is a red color I want. Red color I'm taking, sir. If I can take like this, then happily, that's all. How beautiful it is. Just to play the games related to only one property I discussed, color. Like that, you have n number of properties are there. Font property is there, background property is there. Next time after that, like body, next alignments, text font, text size, sound effect. Like you can able to do a number of things. First, get a basic idea about what CSS, how just how it is going to be affected for our HTML. Just aware the flow. Then we will perform postmortem on all these cinemas. Any doubt? Are you able to understand, right? Yeah, Abhijit, all the things are possible. All the things are possible. Just wait for 1 or 2 sessions. Obviously, your doubts by default will be clarified. Don't worry at all. Link tag we require to take only in the head part. You are not allowed to take in the body. Okay? That's all. Yeah, Ashekar, all those things will come. Don't worry. Sir, don't ask any question. Don't ask any question related to this. So, up to this, whatever I discussed, is it clear or not? Sir, now, just observe that. One person is asking how to give, I want to give you a color alternative one and unordered list. Example, possible or not? Why not, man? Possible, Shishida, possible. Possible. There is some selector is there. I will discuss that. Alternative, first one, the Godfather in the red color, but second one is in blue color, third one is in again red color, fourth one is again blue color, something like we can able to take. Nth of type selector, such a type of selector is called nth of type selector. We will discuss that. Next, if we want first para in blue color, second one in the green color, yes, possible, Shivagni. Don't worry about that, possible. Yes, what is that? That thing we are going to discuss. Clear? So, there is several things are there in the CSS, man. Just basic idea I'm showing. Oh, this is nothing but CSS. What? Next, the color property. To set color property only, multiple ways are there. There are multiple styles are there, sir. Yes, so you can able to remember only 3 or 4 colors, sir. Red, green, blue, orange. Okay, cyan, like there are 5 or 6 colors you can able to remember. But lakhs of colors, thousands of colors are there. How you can able to remember all? Okay, how you can able to do that? Yes, those things will come in the picture. First, get the basic idea about what is CSS, for which purpose we are going to use that. Clear, right? Any doubt? That's all, friends. Just